The rule is simple: when Steph Curry is in transition, you keep an eye on him at all times, even when he gives the ball up, because as we stop it right here, you already know that he's going to curl and relocate out to the 3-point line, get the ball back, fire away and swish it. And this is just a death sentence as Curry is lurking from behind and all three Celtics are pointing, but nobody picks up the deadliest shooter that this league has ever seen. So he raises up from the finals logo and literally announces to the entire arena that he's going to get his 4th ring. Steph was unstoppable once again, but for this closeout win, Golden State did something special, something that Boston could not find an answer for.
So let me break down exactly how they won the championship. What up everybody, my name is Stefan and this is Heat Check. Let's get into it.
No other player in the league has this much power, and you know the fear is immeasurable just by looking at these flybys as soon as he even blinks with his eyes. The overreaction to it is crazy, yet it totally makes sense. So as a side effect of having to be that close to Steph, he uses it to penetrate inside, and look at how easy this looks. Just saying that he had another spectacular game with 34 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists on 57% from the field doesn't do him justice. He could not be stopped. This looks like a walk in the park for him. But just as impressive in this game was the fight that he showed on the defensive end. Early on, Boston tried to go at him and post him up in the paint, but he held his ground, and as you can see, some of these possessions did not end well for the Celtics. ESPN had a stat comparing Steph's production on both ends of the floor, and it looks impressive as you can see. On defense, he gave up 10 points as the primary guy, and the Celtics shot 3 for 12 on those possessions, a miserable 25%, along with 6 turnovers.
Cheers, baby! What are they gonna say now? What are they gonna say now?
Then we got Draymond Green. Check out how he baited the defense here by asking for the screen for Steph, and this should be a handoff, but as Clay cuts inside, watch the laser pass in traffic right on the money and Thompson lays it in. Amazing. Then these are the little things, the championship level plays of sticking with it and tapping it out, subsequently leading to a 3-pointer. These are extra points, and he did it again. As you can see, this is a similar situation, and as he grabs the offensive rebound, finds Poole once again for another 3. Draymond was even more imposing on defense. Look at the effort right here to stay in front of Jason Tatum, and as soon as Looney comes out to help right here, Green will rotate over to switch it, doing it so quickly that he snatches this pass and takes off on a fast break. And his blocks were even crazier. Draymond played by far his best game of the final series, almost getting a triple-double with 12 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals and 2 blocks. He was literally all over the floor, and this was one of his vintage performances when the team needed it the most. And as you can see, most of these plays are based on energy and effort. That was the case as well with Andrew Wiggins, who had another monster two-way game contributing on offense while pretty much shutting down Jason Tatum on the other end of the floor. Wiggins has completely flipped the narrative about himself in a positive way, of course, and I'm really happy for him.
Has anything about Andrew's postseason run surprised you?
Just the rebounding. He's always scored well. He's been a good defensive player. So none of that has surprised me. The rebounding surprised me. And I'm 100% going to hold that against him next year in the regular season. If he's not rebounding, I'm going to remind him that he's proven it now, so there's no excuse.
And what I said about energy and effort for both Green and Wiggins, this was the case for the entire Golden State team. And actually, this was the one special thing that Boston couldn't find an answer for, which is staggering to me. Even though they were bigger, the Celtics got out-rebounded and gave away 15 offensive boards, which you can see how that contributed to extra possessions and points for the Warriors. Not only that, but Golden State's activity and aggressiveness on defense forced 22 turnovers from Boston. Ime Udoka's squad did come out strong to start the game, but as soon as the Warriors withstood that initial run, they went on a 21-0 blitz, built a big lead, and they pretty much didn't look back all the way to the final buzzer and the championship. Speaking of that, this is an incredible storyline. Steph finally gets that finals MVP that he deserved back in 2015 and shuts all the haters who were saying that this is one thing that he's missing in his career. To say that for a guy that literally changed the game is ridiculous, but nevertheless he got it and still puts the team first.
Steph, what does just this mean to you to finally be a finals MVP for everything?
Forget that, we champs. Why are you starting with that question? We got 4 championships.
Then Klay. After missing 2.5 years to the most difficult injuries that a basketball player can have and literally crying on the bench after games to becoming a champion, that's a true dream of a comeback.
So this was a collective effort, and strength in numbers is alive and well. I can't wait. There was this one player on the Grizzlies who tweeted strength in numbers after they beat us in the regular season, and it pissed me off so much. I can't wait to retweet that thing. Freaking bum. I had to watch that. I'm just like, this freaking clown. Okay. Sorry. That memory just popped up. You're gonna mock us? Like, you ain't ever been there before, bruh. We been there. We know what it takes. So to be here again, hold that.
Do a last couple for Klay. Mark Spears, back right.
Twitter fingers. Can you believe it?
Klay.
I got a memory like an elephant. I don't forget. And there was a lot of people kicking us when we were down.
And on the Boston side of things, first of all, this was a massive success beyond anyone's expectations. With a new coach and those early struggles, the talks about breaking up their star duo to Game 6 of the finals is nothing short of amazing. But still, we have to mention that although Tatum made a lot of progress this year in terms of his style of play and decision making, it did look like he wasn't fully prepared for the finals and it cost him the championship.
Thanks for sticking with me for another season. There's no basketball for a while, but Heat Check will be in full swing with new videos throughout the summer. That's it for now. Subscribe and talk to you in the next one. Peace out.
It's crazy. I'm on cloud 109 right now, Lisa. I don't even know what to say.
They still know what it takes to win it all. They know how hard it is. And all that experience had them ready for the moments.
Splash Bros. We are here. Hey, Klay, how many we got? Count them out.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. And we about to be on a boat.
Around the shot, and to see him now an NBA champion, we would not be here with this contribution. Same with GP. I mean, GP spent 5 years in the D League. That's incredible. Otto Porter, Belly. How about Andrew Wiggins? The man is one of the best two-way players in the NBA. So
probably just reflect a little bit, chill, get some rest, because it's up all summer. Pool parties all summer.